happen. Don't even think about it. I said, well, you start building, I'll start praying. You build, I'll pray, we'll get the job done. And so we did. And we moved in that house before Christmas. And we had Christmas because my wife was just had Brighton. And so Brighton was coming along. But I'm saying that when you have a lady who is wise and kind, she creates a gentle and a warm atmosphere. And that's a virtuous woman this morning. And so her chief concern is her household. A virtuous woman is concerned about her household. Check this out. When most guys are like, man, I'm going to go buckshotting, I'm going to go camping and hunting and fishing, all moms are like, but we need to make sure that we look well after our household. And so that's what a mom does. She looks well into the ways of her household. She doesn't seek the limelight. Amen? The limelight is already there. Amen? Because if mama is not happy, ain't nobody happy. Say that with me. If mama ain't happy, nobody happy. That's the truth. And you know, when I lay down at night, I'm thankful that I have a wonderful wife that I can lay down by and know that she's a virtuous woman. Amen? Is she perfect? No. But guess what? She's virtuous. She's morally upright. She's excellent with all that she does. Amen. She's upright and righteous. She's moral and she's chaste. That's my wife. Will all women fit these? Not always. Will they hit some of them? Yes. That's what makes you a virtuous woman. And you look and you understand that her chief concern is her household. Her household is her chief concern this morning. Amen? And that's what makes her virtuous. The last thing is this. Because of all of these virtues, her children will rise up and call her blessed. And her husband will praise her. Husbands, if you're not praising your wives, I challenge you to start praising your wives. Do you not know that the women are the type and symbol and shadow of the church who Jesus bled and died for? And Jesus would never curse the church. Jesus would never hit the church. Jesus would never speak badly to the church. And that's what women represent, is the bride of Christ. The church is the bride of Christ. And I would challenge us men to know that we should rise up and call our women blessed. Amen. You want your wife to do more? Bless her. Amen. Encourage her. Strengthen her. Amen. Amen. Encourage her for what she already does do. Did you see the video? Mom's day off? He's like, what you been doing? The house is a wreck. The children are out playing. My remote control was in the yard. What's up with that? That's the man's domain. And she says, you remember when I came home, you come home and said, what are you doing? What have you done all day? I just felt like I wasn't going to do it. And so he could see what she does. And Cindy said, you know what? That's how I have felt sometimes. When you come home and you say, how was your day? Oh, what did you do today? Because I'm guilty. I think all men have done that. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I kept the house. Yeah, right. Where? So one day she did the same. Well, what did you do? I want you to see what I do. I see what you do. Let's get it cleaned up. But it's reality. It's how we live life. It's life. Amen? And so our husbands, as husbands, we rise up and bless our wives. Her reward is a well-mannered child. You know, it's so thankful. I'm so thankful that when we go out in public with our children, that they sit and they're well-mannered. Because I beat it into them. No, because we prayed it into them. We believe God and we don't spare the rod. Amen? No prayer. I told Alec, I said, if you don't watch out, buddy, you're on the verge. He's like, what? You know, children, that's what they do at 14. Their new word is, what? And he has these earphones in, he's not listening to a word I'm saying. And so we had a little talk. And I said, yeah, we had to come to Jesus meeting. And I told him, I said, when I'm speaking to you, you need these to be out your ear so you understand what Dad's saying to you. Because if you don't understand what Dad's saying to you, you're not going to do what Dad's doing. And guess who's watching your life, Alec? Ashton and Brighton. So if you can get away with it, they're going to get away with it. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So I told the other two boys, I said, listen, what I'm fixing to talk to Alec about, you guys have been doing a good job. You better keep it up. Because we'll have this talk. So we had a talk in my truck yesterday as we were leaving the church. And, but, you know, God has given us well-mannered children. You know, all children are going to do their deal sooner or later. They want to be a little rowdy and a little, out there. But we need to know that our children, as we raise them in the fear and admonition of God, they are well-mannered children. Amen? And our wives have helped us to raise our children. Thank God for our wives. A husband is also known in the gates because of his wife. You have a good wife, you're well known because your wife is chaste. Your wife is a virtuous woman. A well-fed, well-clothed, a well-cared-for family is all because of a mother. Have you ever got up, you put something on, your wife's like, that don't match. You ain't going out looking like that. Ain't gonna happen. What? Because then we act like, what? Well, you know, I'm wearing this. No, you're not. You're wearing this. And she's like, wants to put me into some flowers and stuff. And I ain't wearing that. All right? If you ain't been there, you'll get there. All right? You will get there. Some of you are there. So this is the deal. Best of all, the Lord will call you blessed. See, it's one thing for men to call you blessed. It's another thing for other women to say, rise up and your children to call you blessed. But God will call you blessed. See, your blessedness will be compared to the following things in Matthew chapter 5 and 8. It says this, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Matthew 5 and 10, blessed are they which are persecuted, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Revelation 14 and 13 says this, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord, for they shall see God. Matthew 25 and 34 says, come ye blessed of my Father, and inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundations of the world. And this morning, before we go right into this, I want to just share with you a little video about what God